They don't like the video. You're going to judge them harshly, right, Frederick? I thought so. Tonight, we have the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0 going against the SIG P365 380 against the Glock G42 in striker-fired Showdown 380 ACP edition. Let's hit the range. There's pretty much going to be no narration today with how loud it is on the range. So we'll see how it goes here today. We're going to start with a G42 bottom left target. I have a thermal camera running. We're going to see if we can get some thermal images, which actually, now that I think about it, what I want to do. Let's try this one. Here we go. This will be Blazer, bottom left corner. First 6 are Blazer, next 6 will be Winchester range and target. 10-yard target, here we go. Okay, let's do the Winchester range and target. All right. We are going to do the Bodyguard 2.0 next. Same thing, we're going to do the Blazer bottom right target this time, 10 shots. Okay, one of those where I sort of boot, it's because there's really no tactile feedback on your reset. Here today, it looks like we are comfortably low left. Clean that up a little bit. Here we go. Next 10, Winchester range and target. Oop, there you go again. Okay. Our hits are on the paper. They're on the target. The group's not spectacular. Let's do the SIG P365 380 now. Top left-hand target. Same thing, 10 rounds of Blazer first. Yeah, I think we need a little more that breeze, but first 10 out of the SIG looking pretty good. Let's see how the next 10. This is the Winchester range and target again. Okay. Oh, that breeze feels good. Okay, so far, after the first 2 magazines through each firearm, based solely on groups on paper, it looks like the SIG P365 is out in the lead. Okay, we are waiting for the range to go cold here to push our target back to 15 yards. While we wait, what I'm going to do is, on our board, there's one of those sticky repair dots about 6 inches above our left-hand target. With each firearm, I am going to take 6 shots, potentially, depends on if we knock it off the board or not. We'll see if we can hit it off the board. I'm going to start with the Bodyguard 2.0. 6 shots of Aguila 95 grain full body jacket. Let's see if we can hit that little sticky dot. If not, we'll then go to the Glock G42. If we miss, we'll finish with the P365 380. Let's see if the Bodyguard lets it get that far. Here we go. Bodyguard, day 2 of shooting. Shooter not capable of. Let's see what we can do with the G42. Here we go. Okay. So G42 was not going to let that stand. I think there's one more dot on there. Let me see if it's on the camera. There's one more dot at the top, the very, very top of the frame. I feel like we are missing that. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can hit the top one. It's not even giving the P365 a chance, potentially. Here we go. Okay, we put a hit on it. It just didn't knock the dot off the board. Let's see if the P365 380 can finish the job. Here we go. Our target has been pushed back to 15 yards. I've left our left-hand target up so we can compare as we go along. We're going to shoot the firearms at the same targets on our right-hand target. So G42 will be our bottom left-hand target of our right-hand target. The Bodyguard 2.0 will be the bottom right-hand target of the right-hand target. And the top left-hand of our right-hand target will be the P365 380. Hopefully I didn't wander out of frame while I was talking there. I'm wearing the gloves today because it is about 4,000% humidity. So here we go. Let's start with the G42 again, and we're going to do the same ammo. The first magazine will be Blazer ammo. The second magazine will be Winchester range target ammo. And the targets that we're shooting at today, I even remembered to bring our official Ruger tape measure. They are 6-inch targets. So let's see if we can't put any hits on these 6-inch targets at 15 yards now. At 10 yards we did. With some firearms better than other, we put hits on paper. Let's see how we do. Here we go. Starting with the Blazer 95 grain full metal jacket. Here we go. At least 5 of 6 on the target. Here is the Winchester range and target now. Okay, I think our shots are on the left edge of the target. They may all be on the target. It's hard to tell at this range with my eyes. Let's do the Bodyguard 2.0 now. Bottom right-hand target. Here we go, starting with the Blazer ammo again. Okay, we're at the far left edge of our paper. I'm going to adjust my grip slightly. Okay, we're closer to center with my grip adjusted a little. Let's see if we can duplicate that now with the Winchester range and target. Here we go.
Hold on.
Oop, that's me.
Hey, I'll swap with you. Okay. This, I think this, if you're out at 100 yards. 9 rounds in each. So, groups of 3. Check it.
Okay, we're on the left side of our target. We might have even donated a few hits to the right side of our G42 target. I would call that, at least for me, expected. I really struggle with very thin firearms to not shoot that, to not push to the left. So let's see how we do now with the P365 380. Top left-hand target, 10 shots, CCI Blazer, 95 grain full. Here we go. Okay, we're also on the left edge, shifting our grip slightly. Okay, at least one of those is better centered. Here we go. Here's our next 10. This is the Winchester range and target again. From here, anyway, it looks like all of our groups are about the same to the left and about the same at 15 yards. As a final challenge for the firearms in today's video, we have moved our target to 10 yards again, but we have shrunk the target down, and we have our little challenge target set up out there, and we have 7 rounds of Hornady Critical Defense 95 grain FTX. It's kind of like a ballistics tip. Loaded into magazines for each firearm. The left-hand challenge target is going to be the Glock challenge target. The middle challenge target will be the Bodyguard 380 challenge target. The right-hand target will be the SIG P365 380 challenge target. Using the Home Defense Personal Protection Concealed Carry Ammo, the Hornady Critical Defense 7 shots. We are going to see how many times, if any, we can hit our little challenge target to end today's video. Here we go, starting with the Glock G42. Okay, I can see at least one hit in the center of our challenge target. It's hard to see the rest, but we have at least a few hits on there. Let's see if we can duplicate that now with our Bodyguard 2.0 at the center challenge target. G42 might be lacking in features and capacity, but it still puts hits on paper that are hard to top. Well, here we go. Okay, we have one hit low left on the target, maybe some other hits at the perimeter. At least one hit with the Bodyguard 2.0. And now finally we're going to do the P365 380. Let's see if it can keep up with our Glock G42. Here we go.
It was.
Okay. We'll have to count up the scores, but the G42 might have come out the winner in terms of holes on paper in today's video. Let us know in the comments what you think about how these firearms, the prettiness of the holes on paper today. With a launch that was almost too perfect It was only a matter of time until expectations came crashing down with reality for the Bodyguard 2.0 in the striker-fired showdown of the 380 comparison series that proved to be that day. Compared to the other, what we'll call pocket class 380 pistols, the Bodyguard annihilated the competition. And on a side note, decimated means killed 10%, not wiped all life out of existence, like the word seems to be used today. Anyway, the biggest test for the Bodyguard 2.0 is not how does it stack up against what we all thought day one was the competition, the LCP Max. No. The biggest test for the Bodyguard 2.0 is how does it fare against some of the popular striker-fired 380 pistols. Today we compared it against the old guard, Glock G42, and what is the new guard, SIG P365 380. As we saw in a recent episode of the most underappreciated 380 series, where the Glock lacks in capacity and features compared to newer 380s, it makes up for it with extremely well-timed and accurate punches. It doesn't have the John Woo movie magazine to rely upon, but in a practiced hand, the few rounds it does have can be used to maximum effectiveness. What for many is seen as the G42 we all wanted, instead of the G42 we had at home, the P365 brought many updates to the striker-fired 380 game. Chief among them, that micro-compact striker-fired frame that fits the P365 fire control unit that redefined the genre, the optics-ready slide, the forward slide serrations, the attachment-ready rail, and you have just about every feature that consumers were looking for in a striker-fired 380. The only thing missing is sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their frickin' heads. Enter the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0. In the pocketable 380 class, Smith & Wesson didn't try to go over the top with the features like SIG has done with their P365. Focused on maximum concealability, features like attachment rails and optics-ready slides were left on the cutting room floor. At a certain point, you have to ask yourself, why didn't you just go up in size of firearm if you wanted to have the kitchen sink along with it? And I think that's what Smith & Wesson has done here. They've kept their eye on maximum concealability while trying to deliver the most shootable pistol possible. Well, by and large, they have far exceeded expectations, even when it comes to recoil. But it's time we get out of the new gun euphoric haze and try to use the glasses reality has given us. Compared to the other true pocket 380s, the Bodyguard 2.0 is likely the new king of less recoil, but as we step up in size to the Glock G42 and the SIG P365 380, the smallest, lightest, but not so small Glock, and the micro-compact double-stack pistol that started it all, and some cracks start to show in the breastplate on the Bodyguard 2.0. Under the maximum sweaty palms effect of weather today, we saw the ultra-thin nature of the Bodyguard was less of an asset and more of a hindrance. There was less firearm to maintain a hold of, and combined with that sweaty palms effect, you almost had a mini bodacious bucking around in your palms. Was it as bad as other pocket pistols? No, but it was plainly obvious next to the next size up of firearm. Every manufacturer tries to slap that micro label on their product these days, but as we see here, micro encompasses a wide range of size and weight. Side by side with the Bodyguard 2.0 and the SIG P365 feels almost full size. And in a thought that's going to start a Jerry Springer moment in chat, plenty of Glock fans will have an argument that the Glock G42 won the holes in paper portions of today's video. All these years later, that smallest, lightest Glock still packs a punch, just not as many as its competition. The Bodyguard 2.0 while leaps and bounds, not just a step forward compared to the previous true pocket pistols, is still not quite the same mild recoil as some of its larger competition. Is it mild shooting for a pocket 380? An almost unthinkable possibility until almost a week ago? Absolutely. But that black magic has its limits, and today reality came crashing in and reminded us of them. The Bodyguard 2.0 is great for a pocket 380, probably the best pocket 380 today, but the SIG P365 380 is holding on firm to its claim as one of the top overall 380s still made today. Many 380s try for the top, but only a handful make a convincing argument for the 2024 crown, and the P365 380 is certainly in that argument. The Bodyguard 2.0 kicked down the door, introducing itself to the discussion, and while it belongs in that discussion so far, I don't think it does enough to overtake the leaders as far as best overall 380 of 2024 goes. Do you agree where we have the Bodyguard 2.0 sitting today? Let us know in the comments. Oh, you think so, huh, Frederick? That sounds like a good spot to end today's video. If you enjoyed the presentation today, like the video and share it with your friends and family. Sharing the video helps support the growth of the channel greatly. If you didn't enjoy the video today, let us know in the comments why, or sleep tonight knowing Fred is judging you. Either way, I appreciate you getting this far. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a good night. You're gonna judge him, right, Fred? Harshly. Harshly. Here, incentive. Judge them most harshly, Frederick, if they don't enjoy the video. It's what you do well. Give them the Corgi eyes.